Hi, and welcome to the Dental Talk Show, and I'm your host, Nick Peters. So, to become a dentist is one of the toughest courses to get onto in the UK at the moment. There's millions of people out there wanting to be a dentist. And if you're a dentist already watching this, congratulations. I bet it was really tough getting here. So I thought it'd be good to talk about on this Dental Talk Show a few easy steps and a bit of advice of how to do it. Later on, I've got an interview with someone who took a sort of backward way into becoming a dentist. And at the very end of the episode, I've got a little bit of competition news. Entry to the course usually requires high grades at A level, higher in chemistry, biology, physics or mathematics. The course combines academic education with theoretical and practical training in all aspects of the dental practice. Courses include a pre-dental year, exist for candidates without the science-based A-levels or equivalents. The course normally lasts for 30 weeks and immediately precedes entry to the undergraduate degree course. It is not possible to become a dentist with a HND only. Graduate entry to dental schools is possible. A 2-1 in a science-based first degree is usually preferred. Graduate entry courses usually last for 5 years, but accelerated 4-year courses are available for candidates with a 2-1 or better in a degree with a large element of biology or chemistry. Other graduate courses offer science foundation courses, a pre-dental year, for suitable candidates with a non-science background. Some dental schools admit graduates in any subject as long as A-levels or higher in sciences, including chemistry, have been passed with high grades. So there are 16 dental schools here in the UK, 3 of which are graduate only, 2 of which are postgraduate only dental institutions, all of which are regulated by the GDC, and you can find a list of those at the Universities and Colleges Admissions Service and also with the British Dental Association. Whilst the number of places in dental schools has increased in recent years, the competition is still fierce, with some universities asking for people to take a UK clinical aptitude test. It is usually essential for the candidate to demonstrate their potential in the following skills and attributes, which will be assessed at the admissions interview: a strong academic ability, self-discipline, commitment to completing this long and demanding degree course, manual dexterity and technical dental skills, plus the ability to maintain intense concentration for prolonged periods, the ability to build relationships with patients and colleagues, a high level of communication and interpersonal skills for interaction with patients of all ages and backgrounds, an interest in the welfare of others and a sympathetic manner, good admin and managerial abilities, information technology skills due to the increasing use of computers for keeping records and accounts. So there's a lot of hoops you have to jump through to even get on the course to be a dentist. So my hat's off to you if it's the career you're pursuing. So also today I had an interview with an Andy Weston who had just passed his qualifications last year, and I was questioning him about the training and what that involved. How did you go about becoming a dentist? What sort of subjects do you have to study at school to?
Well, it was a little bit different for me because I never finished high school, so I had to go back as an adult, and I had to go through a bunch of different hoops, and I eventually just decided to study abroad because it was just an easier pathway in. I studied in Budapest, Hungary,
Oh, right.
in the English language program, and I graduated with a master's as a doctor of medical dentistry. 5 years, but I did a year 0, so it was 6 years.
And that's a lot of money to invest as well, because obviously you got to move to Budapest and.
Yeah, that's correct. I had sold my house, had a couple of kids, but fortunately I was established as a marine engineer. So whenever exams would be finished, I'd head off back to sea and come back when the semester started. First and second year is a block. Well, the first 5 semesters is one block, and it's the basic life sciences, your anatomy, your physiology, your biochemistry. Do your anatomy for 4 semesters, your biochemistry for 2 semesters, and your physiology, of course, for 2 semesters. And after the second year, you have a big series of exams, and the with a small passing rate with all 3 in a row. And so once you finish those and you get through to the 5th semester, you go into the dentistry, the clinical practice.
It's a lot of investment and a lot of time, and then there's no real promise at the end of it.
No promises, mate. That's one thing you got to learn early on, is that you're always on your own.
So once you've finished all your courses and things, you've still got ongoing courses in education you got to do every year.
250 hours in a 5-year cycle.
Right.
And they're not cheap. The courses aren't cheap, Nick. You got to throw down a pretty penny for some of the more interesting ones.
So you've got a lot of NHS UDAs targets to meet as well?
At this stage, 4,000 with another 1,000 to meet when a retiring dentist leaves. The good thing about general dentistry, Nick, you can do anything. There's no job like it. In the NHS, there's a lot to be said about it. It's the ultimate access to patients, which is cool. Thanks, Nick.
Cheers, then. Bye. So finally today I'd like to tell you about an exciting competition which I'll announce a winner on my show, and it's from Dentsply. And if you love Cavitron, you can apply to Dentsply to get one of these hearts, and all you need to do to enter the competition is to take a selfie like so of yourself with the heart-shaped thing, the most inventive the better, and you send it into Twitter, #LoveCavitron, and you go to @Dentsply UK, and you could get the chance to win a £50 voucher for Prezos, and there's 5 winners which I'll be announcing on my show. You must be in the UK and a registered hygienist or therapist, and you must use the #LoveCavitron in your tweet. The winner will be chosen by Dentsply UK after the closing date of the 28th of February 2014. Terms and conditions can be seen on their website. So thanks very much for watching the Dental Talk Show. Please remember to hit subscribe down below, and I'll catch you next time. I remember back in the day going to Hogwarts to get my education.